Welcome back, friends. Part 3 of the camper build. I hope you've been following along. This is a steel framed aluminum sided camper. Foam in the walls, 1-inch thick foam. Basically it's an aluminum cooler. It goes on this truck right here called the Flaming Marshmallow. This truck is a V8 powered, highly modified truck with an extended wheelbase, beefed up axles. It's got a solid front axle, Dana 44 from a 79 Bronco, and it's more than capable of carrying a camper. And I also want to mention that if you don't have a place to park your lawnmower, you really need to build yourself a slide-in truck camper. Makes an excellent place. A couple of additions. The pool noodles. Let me explain this. The pool noodles on the bottom side marry with the cab roof, and of course they're squishy. They got a little bit of give to them. I've got them run over some plastic electrical conduit and tied with a rope going through from some eyelets I added. And what that does is it takes the air that breaks over the cab and it breaks it to the sides and keeps it from becoming basically a giant parachute. When the air goes in the front here and it goes behind the cab and it hits the bed, it has to go out both sides, and it causes an extreme amount of drag. And the pool noodles, believe it or not, make a huge difference in aerodynamic drag. I don't have any numbers as far as mileage improvements, but it's a known fact that if you put something between the cab and the overcab, you'll get better mileage. Okay, so here we are. It's done. I'm calling it done. There's still some things I want to do to it, but it's done. It's ready to use. We've got a fully functional propane locker here for one tank. We've got a refrigerator vent with a vent up on the roof. This vent is pretty narrow. I've actually narrowed it up from the standard 2-foot wide vent because I just didn't have room to fit that big of a vent. But it's a 2 cubic foot refrigerator. It doesn't need a whole lot of door. One thing I've done to the door is I've added screen to it. Yeah, it's ugly, but it keeps the darn wasps out. And the refrigerator is fitted in there so closely and insulated all around that when you look up at the fins, any air that goes in this door has to go across those fins. And science works because this fridge easily stays cold, and we're in South Mississippi where it's always in the 90s during the summer. Out here on this asphalt, and it has no problem cooling off. Another anti-wasp feature, these little screens. Highly recommend them because they love to get in here. I had to clean out wasp nests when I recovered that furnace. Got a brand new vent on the side because the other one had a broken door. Apparently these little flappy doors with little pins, little hinge pins, break on them. So I just went ahead and bought a new one. It's a new camper, new stuff. I built steps. I'll post that video separately. But I built my own fold-out steps because it was a lot cheaper. It cost me about $115 in materials to build something I'd have to pay $450 for or more. Got all the lights on there. I've got a 12-volt motion sensor light, which is awesome. I bought it off of eBay. It draws very little, and you can adjust the sensitivity. Just everything you can do with your normal home style outside light, but it's 12-volt LED, and it's awesome. I think it was around $13 or $14. I also have a rear view camera up there, and the marker lights. I freshened up the door. That looks a lot nicer. It was looking really yellow before. When we go in here, I've got the toilet in place. I've got the flooring. The walls are done. The ceiling's done. The shower enclosure is done. I'm gonna have to step up in here and turn some lights on. I should have done this earlier. We got this switch panel. Here's some shower lights. The switch panel shows me my voltage. It also has a 12-volt outlet in case I need to plug in something. I don't know. Other switches, this will be a shower pump. The shower is not complete yet. This is switches on the rear view camera, which has a remote that tells me that the remote is on, and it sends a signal up to the receiver and the monitor in the cab. And this switch turns on and off the power to the outside light. There's that outside light I was telling you about. Shower is done, but I don't have a shower head or any way to pump water. I was going to use a portable system. Well, we got a couple of fans down there, some junk. But my portable system, from being stored, wasn't working too well, so I'm going to come up with something more permanent, and I'll do a video on that. We got a towel bar in here, toilet paper holder, portable toilet, broom, step stool. And then here is what I call the magic wall. If you've seen this in the second video, I've got this cleaned up and added to it. Got it all finished, sealed, pretty, and I've got this fake little strip right here which closes in and makes it look like, kind of looks like a little sectional wall and then a door. But the whole thing is pretty deceiving. It's meant to be. And what that does, let me close this door. Hope I'm not making you dizzy. Oh, we also got a curtain, privacy curtain, when you're back here using the bathroom. Alright, so there's the magic wall. It comes around like this, and voila, makes that whole back bathroom, shower, toilet, private area, place to change. And this wall also closes off the living quarters in case you have a really extremely cold night, you're trying to keep the heat in or the air conditioning. That's one less area you need to heat or cool. You got the bed's built here. This is a futon, twin size. And up here, if I can find a light. Up here I've got a full-size futon, about 10 inches thick. This is luxurious. It's an inner spring mattress, and absolutely wonderful to sleep on. Got all the windows, got the air conditioner, works like a champ. Got some cabinets. There's the refrigerator. Got a little shelf built next to the bed here, place to put a glass iced tea, charge your phone, thermostat, another light. Got a charge port here. I'll probably add more charge ports. Not hard to do. Everything is finished, completed. Here's the water tank and battery storage. There's a battery box down in there. 10-gallon water tank. Electrical is up under here. I'm not going to remove that panel. It just takes too long. But we've got a 3-burner stove with a fan, a sink, rocket pump. Pretty standard fare. I'll probably add in a faucet with a city water hookup. That's one of those things I can add in. I'm calling it done because it works. I come over here and reach. I've got water. And this bed, this couch folds down into a bed with a swing up panel that latches out. Couple of toggles, slide the mattress out, and boom, you got a bed. Got a wedge pillow, in case you're so inclined. And that's where this magic wall comes in. If you get up during the night, you want to use the bathroom, you just move this wall out of the way. You come on over here. Now you're in this spot where you don't have enough room to swing a door, but the wall easily moves. Goes right around you. There's your toilet. You sit down. Got a couple of grab handles across the way in case you're old and feeble like me. Need a little help getting up. You can use the fan overhead for obvious reasons. And the only thing that's not installed yet is that handrail that's going to go out next to the door. I got the super duper extended handrail to go along with the super duper steps that we built. And I'm calling it done. It is a brand new 2019 slide-in camper built from scratch. And I'm going to go try it out on the 4th of July because I got the day off. Really looking forward to it. Gonna have my kids come out and join me. My wife, when she gets done work, come out and join me. It's going to be awesome. If you got any questions, list them in the comments below, and I'll get back to you and answer your questions any way I can to the best of my ability. Thanks.